Curfew scare blamed for teen death in Montego Bay. The Indicom Commission of Investigation, Indicom, has confirmed that it has launched an investigation in the circumstances surrounding the death of a 19-year-old boy in Montego Bay. The deceased has been identified as Carmichael Dawkins. He allegedly collapsed as he and a friend were rushing home last Saturday to beat the 8 p.m. deadline for the curfew. Reports reaching the newspaper are that Dawkins and his friend had purchased items in a downtown Montego Bay store but were having difficulty getting transport to return home, so they decided to walk. As they walked, a police team pulled up and told the boys they were breaching the curfew. The lawmen then allegedly told the boys to run. After running for an unspecified distance, with the police driving behind them, Dawkins collapsed. It is also alleged that the police instructed a taximan to carry Dawkins to the Cornwall Regional Hospital. He was taken to the intensive care unit but died while undergoing treatment. Indicom reported that it was advised of Dawkins' death on April 6th, and the entity is treating the investigation as a death as a result of police interaction. Errol Chatu, Director of Complaints at Indicom Western Office, told the newspaper that his department is fully aware of allegations of police involvement. Indicom has got reports about the death of Carmichael Dawkins, and the report that we have got contains allegation of police involvement in the circumstances which led to his death, Chatu said. We are also awaiting a post-mortem result to assist in our investigation surrounding the death of the teenager. Dawkins, who attended Cornwall College, is remembered by a family member as a very soft-spoken individual who was very loving, kind, and generous, and wanted to be a computer technician. The newspaper learned that the police high command has also launched an investigation into the allegation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important situation here because, first of all, there are a number of things that we need to look at. And we're talking about also as the government. We know that the curfew time is 8 o'clock until 6 a.m. in the morning. But sometimes those who are trying their ever best to get to that point, to reach home by a certain time, sometimes unforeseen incidents can happen and it can stop you from getting to your home by the curfew time. I'm just asking the question, are the police or the military able to use their discretion in how they go about upholding this noise, upholding this night curfew? I think the police should be given the power to use their discretion because sometimes you might be at a bus stop from as early as 6 p.m. and you wait there for 1.5, 2 hours, and by the time you do get through to a bus, all 8:30, 9 o'clock, you're still not directly into your house because you have to walk a distance. So I think that situation should be made on the books where the police can use their discretion. But I'm also asking, if this is really true, and the police department look at the boys and told them to run, and this happened, and then on top of that, they didn't even offer the emergency service of the police vehicle to take this young man to the hospital. See, I wasn't there, and I cannot say definitively this is what has happened. But if the investigation by Intercom on the internal forces of the police department find that this is so, that this set of police officers went opposed to the call of their duty, and allow this little young man to run, because it is out there in the news that some police officers, and it is alleged, are asking people to do some ridiculous thing just for a laugh because they catch them because of this curfew at night. We need to be very serious about this curfew because we understand that the government is trying to their best to stem this flow. We're up to 63 cases, and at any time 63 can easily double. So we need to take this very, very serious. But at the same time, I would only hope that the police officer who are out there risking this, because they're first responders, they're at the front of the line, and they're risking their lives to protect our life and to protect our country, to use their discretion where needs be, and to also, if some of them are in this act of asking ridiculous things of some of these people who breach this law, they should stop it. And if they're found guilty, they should be charged just like anybody else. I know there are great, great, great law enforcers out there, and they're working assiduously to make our country safe. So I'm not going to bombard the police department, but I'm saying if this is investigated properly and those police officers found out that they messed up on their duties, they should be punished, because it is because of that alleged interaction that causes this young man to lose his life, have an heart attack, and die. Let me hear what you think in the column below. Let me hear what you say. Send me a text, send me a comment, and let me know how you feel about this particular situation. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you can have a safe day. Thank you.